Hi, my loves. Welcome to TLC Tarot. Okay, so I like to pull your oracle decks beforehand just so I can get, a vibe of the reading and so that I don't take any more time up because my videos are quite long, aren't they? I'm sorry. So you have the bat in the reverse, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's like echo rings around this bat, okay? Okay, then you have the panther. We actually had this in the last reading that I'm going to post, which is interesting because what I was talking about is behind the panther, you can see this like gateway next to a moon. And this panther standing in front of it, kind of territorial, like thou shalt not pass kind of thing. Also, you have a lot of pink, which to me is very heart chakra, has a lot to do with your sensitivities, your emotions, and I feel like you're protecting these right now. I also see some yellow here, which is solar plexus, I believe. Yeah, I think so. So I think this is about having the confidence to protect your sensitivities, like what you can cope with right now. You also have the flamingo, which to me is about balance. And flamingos actually like to be a big part of community. You always see them together and stuff like that, and they are what they eat. And I think that stands for, in this sense, the people that you're surrounding yourself with, the situations, the dramas, the energies, they're really affecting you. But I think what's going on is that you are refusing to participate in negative talking, negative thinking, gossip, getting dragged down, getting caught up in bullshit. Because you are protecting yourself right now. You're protecting like what you can and cannot cope with. And this is so that you can gain... Oh, excuse me, 1 minute. I'm sorry. The puppy wanted to get involved. I do believe this is to do with the fact that you just aren't going to tolerate stuff. So this could be stuff going on in your family. Maybe there's dramas right now. Maybe there's like people aren't talking to each other and you refuse to be the middle person. You refuse to get dragged into it. If it's not anything to do with that, if it's, work or something like that, then you have no time for it. You have no time for it. And you're making that very clear to a lot of people. This is actually a lot like the last reading. So I'm hoping we're going to get something different, or this is kind of like a part 2 to it. So let's have a look what the tarot says, shall we? All right, let's see where we're going here. King of Wands in the reverse. I do kind of feel like someone has tried to bully you, or someone's tried to make you feel you're not as powerful as you really are. This could have something to do with family. This could have something to do with family. So if you have like, that family member who's always reminding you of things that you failed at or you fucked up at or that you can't do. I have one of those. And they don't understand why I don't want to be around them. I don't get that. But this could also, someone has tried to bully you here. Okay, don't make any story fit. King of Swords. I think you're very aware of what this person does, that this is like, a technique of theirs or a characteristic or a behavior issue or a pattern in some kind of way. And this is interesting because it falls under the Panther card. This is you protecting yourself by being, I know this is how they're going to react. I know this is what they're going to say. I can predict the whole conversation. I can predict the outcome, something like that. So I am refusing to let them prey on my emotions. Okay, I'm refusing to let them emotionally manipulate me and drag me into this bullshit. Very masculine energy so far. 6 of Cups, yeah, I think this is family. I do think this is family because this is just always the case. This is how it's always been. You are already fed up with it. You are very drained by this. Oh, the puppy has chewed my cardigan. Look. Sorry. It's just always the same. It's the same cycle. It's the same bullshit, day in, day out. And no, I'm sorry. It's got to end at some point, and you may have to be the one that ends it. Yeah, 401. So this can be about harmony, community, home, relationships. It can be like your twin flame card for some people. Where's the dog? I tell you, he is a major distraction right now. Yeah, I do feel like with the drama and stuff like that, this behavior, this bullying behavior, or this constantly putting you down or something like that, it's a huge distraction for your progress, for your growth, for your energy and your resources into getting things started, getting things off the ground. They're just always in the way, I'm hearing. Yes, here we go. Okay. Sorry. 2 of Wands. What is that? 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, constantly blocking you, constantly stopping things from taking off. I do think this is because they get into your head a lot. This is also the yes card, the truth card, the honesty card, the clarification card. Yeah, they are always doing this crap to you. It's been going on since you were a child. Okay? Oh. Okay, yes, you love these people. Yeah, there's love. There is love, and that's probably why you've allowed it. You know, if it is something going on in your family, that's probably why it's lasted as long as it has. That's probably why you've tolerated it. That's probably why you've made excuses for it. I remember it took me over 30 years to finally stand up to an authoritative family member. And everybody got involved. I was the asshole in the story. I need to make it right. I need to put my pride and ego to one side. And then I turned around to them and I said, I would not accept this from a man. I would not accept this in a romantic relationship. Why the hell would I accept it in my personal, intimate relationships with family? If I won't let friends treat me this way or men treat me this way, then why am I allowing a family member, someone I'm supposed to be safe with, someone who loves me, to talk to me like this and treat me like this? They soon left me alone after that. I think they knew that it wasn't going to work. So yeah, you love these people or this person or something like that. And I think you've got no problem saying that to them. Look, I love you. This is very toxic for me, or this is very triggering for me. I'm walking away. I'm taking it off. I think you've actually gained the confidence to say something here. You are actually starting to get to the point where you are putting boundaries down with this person, whether you do that in your actions or you do that verbally. I think you're just like, I don't know how else to love you besides, I don't know how else to love you in a way that will ever be enough for you. But dragging me into your drama or making me fight your battles for you or constantly being your, your shoulder to cry on is not my role. That's not how I want to be loved, and that's not what I want to be in this relationship, in this connection. I think you're starting to find your balls. Very much like the last reading, actually. 9 of Cups, things are falling into place for you. I think you've worked a really long time despite all the setbacks you've had. You have not had a secure foundation. Okay, and what I mean secure foundation is you haven't had the support at home, in your family, again, from childhood. So I don't know if you always had to move around a lot, so you couldn't make friends, or, you couldn't get a good job or invest in like a university degree because you never knew if you were staying. I don't know if, you had a parent who was always moving around because of their job, or because, maybe they kept getting married or something like that. But I feel like you've always been uprooted, and that's why you've never been able to commit to things. You've actually been taught at a very, very young age, get ready to pack your bags at a minute's notice. I feel like now you're in a place in your life where things are coming together despite all the setbacks. So don't give yourself a hard time if it's taken you a lot longer to get things in place that people half your age are doing. It's all about divine timing. It had to be when you were ready to accept this. And also I want to say, please don't ever think your spirit guides and your ancestors weren't there. They were the whole time. There was something about they had to wait for you to be ready to accept it, for you to finally notice this kind of like cycle and pattern in your family, for you to see this family member for who they truly are. You weren't ready to accept it, so therefore you weren't ready for your guides to come in and make things take off for you. And I do think things are falling into place for you. You could be single. You could be single, or you could just be financially getting back on your feet, or you're getting some good luck, or you're letting go of the past or something like that. I really do see there is a sense of like, finally. And this is because you have actually started to realize a lot of stuff about people and about yourself. I do feel you've done some self-healing, you've done some shadow work. You've realized by participating in this family dynamic that it's toxic on you. You know, I have a friend, and all the women in her family were single mums, all of them. And men were trash. Men were this, men were that. Even if they got into relationships, the men lost their voice real quick, and they left real quick, which only confirmed you'll always end up a single mum, that men are useless, men are cowards, stuff like that. No disrespect, men, okay? Don't hate me. It took her a really long time. It took her until she had a son to actually realize she wanted to end this cycle. She wanted to end the context of the conversations. She wanted to keep certain family members away from her son because they had this opinion of men. She didn't want him to be raised with, you know, you're shit, you're useless, you use people, you'll never be good enough, because of their, you know, the family members' bitterness. So she had to cut a lot of attachments, a lot of her relationships, because she was like, I choose my son over my family. And it wasn't easy for her, but I respect her. I'm like, I get it. And he is a really, really beautiful human being. She's doing a good job. And she's a single mum. She ended up a single mum, but she's doing such a great job, like nurturing his heart, his mind. You know, I think he's going to be an amazing man when he grows up. Because he's got her, and she ended the generational curse, you know. Yeah, she has a lot to carry. So I think you've had a lot to carry on your back that wasn't actually yours. So this could be, people were taking advantage of you just because it was your role, or that's what you do if you want to be part of this family, or if you want to prove your loyalty to me, then you'll hate who I hate, or you'll carry my burdens. Something like that, you know, because it was my friend who broke the family cycle. You know, she took her son away from those female family members, and she said to me one day, of course I became a single mum. The man, my baby daddy, had no chance in that family. They drove him off. So of course I became a single mum. They couldn't see that they did this. They couldn't see that toxic behavior. All they could see is that, well, look at him. If he was a man, if he was strong, he'd stick around, no matter how many times we tested him. But she didn't have that support in the foundation, you know? So she is choosing to change that cycle. And I love that. I love that. She is working on healing herself. She's going to therapy. She's journaling. She is really trying to make herself like the best version of herself, so that her son will recognize a healthy, well-rounded, strong woman, so that he also will not be picking women, you know, with issues. She's bossing, you know, she's bossing it. Okay, so you've had a lot of things that weren't yours to carry. I think you're realizing this now, like with their sneakiness, with their strategies, stuff like that. It's so obvious to you now. You can't even deny it. You can't unsee it, you know. It doesn't mean don't hurt. It hurts like a mother. But, sorry, the dog's chewing something. It's really making me mad. Teddy! Teddy! What are you doing? So attention-seeking. You're so attention-seeking. Page of Wands, new things are going to kick off for you. They really are. As much as it's been hard, everything that you've had to carry from your past, from a child, and no child should carry their parents' shit or their grandparents' shit, right? Whew, I'm getting a little bit angry. But things are going to take off you. There is something new coming into your life, a new project, a new relationship. There's a new spark, and it's up to you what you're going to do with this spark. Okay, so that's the only part I'm really interested in right now. So we'll get clarification for that. But it's going to involve you having to block. So I'm looking at the bat reverse, the panther, and the flamingo. It's going to take a lot of self-mastery. It's going to take a lot of self-discipline, because you're going to have to block out a lot of shit. And it feels like flies around you, you know? It feels like gossip, criticism. You're going to have to block all that out. And I don't know what you've got to do for that. Yeah, you're going to, oh yeah, I do know what you've got to do for that. You're going to have to break some people's hearts. So this could be someone who is ready to walk away from family. Okay, like you just can't do it anymore. This is hard. This is really hard. I'm trying to think of a movie I watched the other day, and it had Amy Adams in it. It was like Hillbilly something, and it's where she's a heroin addict, and the boy was just about to have a great opportunity at Harvard University, but he had to stop his interviews to come back because she had an overdose or something like that, and it was so painful to watch. Like, they were adults. Her son was an adult in this, but it was so hard to watch this boy always had to go through this shit, you know? To the point he just had to be like, I love you, but I'm going back for my Harvard interview. Best of luck. I'm not trying to say it's that extreme, because if it is, and I'm really sorry if you do have a parent who's a drug addict. I used to work with kids, you know, in child services, so I'm not being insensitive. I'm not being insensitive to those kind of attachments and those issues. But I think this new spark in you is going to cause some kind of heartbreak, right? But in the long run, it's going to get you out of this period of like sadness, grieving, loss. You could be grieving the fact that you've always needed a grandmother to be this, or you've always needed a dad to be that guy, you know, or you really needed your siblings to have your back. There's nothing worse for grieving for someone who's right in front of you. That hurts. That hurts. Whew, this feels really heavy, my loves. But I think by doing this, wow, King of Pentacles and the Emperor, by doing this, you are about to step into some really, really solid power. Like, this is either you're either you're gonna have like generational wealth be like repaid to you, or gifted to you in some kind of way. Yeah, that could be for some of you. That could be for some of you, definitely, with the Ten of Pentacles here. Or you could actually have someone come into your life. By ending this cycle with the family, by choosing to heal rather than to stay broken with them, you could actually be meeting your ideal person. You could be actually meeting your other half. Let's just see if we can get a bit more on the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. Okay, you have the High Priestess. I don't want to say too much, all right? The reason I'm getting giddy is because this person has a crush on you. This person is just waiting for the green light from you, okay? I don't think you're aware of this person, or you may not be aware that this person is as close as they are, okay? So if you've been single for a really long time, or you've been distracted by your family for a really long time, this person has watched you, seen you. And this isn't just someone who wants to take you on a date and see where it goes. This person is like, I am ready to wife her up. I am ready to make him my man. Oh my God, yeah. All right. Okay, this is cute. This is cute. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Sorry, I'm looking at the underneath the deck. Oh my gosh, this is giving me chills. Okay, so this person, I don't think you're aware of them. And that's because you're surrounded by those flies, that bullshit, right? Okay, the fact is this person fucking adores you. Okay, and I'm talking like head to toe. This person could like, maybe when they're going shopping and they see a jar of Nutella, they don't look at it like a normal person, like, oh, that would be nice on some fresh bread or some, strawberries. They're like, that would be really nice on your body. Or, they are just so sexually attracted to you. It's ridiculous. Everything about you just really turns them on, basically. Yeah, we'll just stay there. This person is really attracted to you. There is just an energy that you put out that this person is just like, I can't let anyone else have them. I will never meet anyone else like this. Okay, I need to lock this down. I need to put a ring on it. Right? Okay, this person also may want you to be the mother of their children. They may want to get you pregnant, and I'm seeing kind of like they fantasize about you like being in the kitchen pregnant and barefoot kind of thing. I don't know, it's just like, it's sexy, but it's still sweet. It's just like everything about you is goddess to this person. They have had their own shit to deal with and to end, but I think it has more to do with they've had to wait for you to end some toxic cycles so that you guys can move forward, so that this person can approach you when you're ready, which is interesting. So I'm not getting stalker vibes or anything that creepy, but it's kind of like once you break this drama, this cycle, once you start to protect, there is a breaking of a generational cycle for sure. Once you break this, it's almost like your spirits or guides are like, oh, finally. Your ancestors like, finally, we've had a husband lined up for you or a wife lined up for you for years. You ended things with the family last night. Boom. Here's Mr. Right the next day. It's cute, but I think it's going to like, pow, like hit you in the face, I think it's gonna be like, whoa, I haven't even had time to process the heartbreak of ending things with my family. Now I've got like the man of my dreams. Like, I'm not supposed to be happy right now, I'm supposed to be grieving. But I think that's gonna be how you're gonna get this generational wealth, like this like inheritance of some way, in some kind of abundance. So if it's not financial, which I think it possibly is, it'll be like stability, something practical, which could be in a relationship. If if we go back to my friend who I'm referring to, all men are shit, they leave you pregnant, they leave you as a single mother. So that could be the abundance, in the sense that, no, I'm actually sending you someone who believes in marriage, who believes in what am I trying to say? Commitment, things like that. All right, anything else to say about this before we end it, my lovelies? I hope you can hear me. I've been ill, so I probably sound like a dude right now. Do it like a brother. Do it like a dude. Ugh. Okay, let's see. You could meet this person at work, which is possibly why you don't want to know this guy. Maybe you don't believe in dipping your pen in the company's ink. Yeah, I think that's what has actually stopped this. If there is some kind of work to do, or maybe you feel this person, what am I trying to say there? Maybe you don't like what this person does for a job, and it was a big no. So why am I trying to say that? I don't know. So you either, I think there's just a few messages for a few different people. So you either know this person at work, which is why this person has had this secret crush on you, because you don't believe in complicating things at work, or you don't like what this person does for a job. I don't understand that bit. So let me see if I can get something else. Why don't you like what he does for a job? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, it doesn't offer stability, what he does. So if this person is like a DJ, so maybe you don't want a guy who's out every weekend at the club while you're at home with the babies, right? I get that, women. I get it. Yeah, that kind of thing would just stress you out too much, and you've already got that in your family. You don't need more anxiety. Like, can I trust him? Is he going to cheat on me? Is he going to come home at 4 o'clock in the morning? The kids don't see him at the weekend. Maybe his work requires him to, or her, flip it, guys. I just say him or her so that we know we're talking about two different characters. Maybe his work requires him to travel around a lot, and maybe you grew up with that and you don't want that for yourself. So it's like a hard, firm no from the very beginning. Anything else to say about this husband? This guy that's coming in, this emperor? Anything else to say about the emperor, please? Four Swords. Okay, so this person knows that you have needed time to heal from some really painful stuff. Okay? That's why he hasn't approached you. That's why he hasn't put any pressure on you. I think this person loves you so much that they are willing to stand back and wait for when the time is right, when things are appropriate, when you're ready. Let me see, I've got a card down here. Yeah, he knows there's been some healing that needs to be done. I just don't understand it, because I literally feel like he's around you now. Yeah, he just knew you were not in the headspace, that you would have turned him down, or... So maybe this guy isn't your type. And he knew that, like, physically. So it would have been like, no, you're short. Let's just say that. Sorry if I'm offending any short people. You're too short, I'm not interested. So this person needed you to this person sees that you work your ass off, that you don't see how many people stare at you, look at you, respect you, listen to you. Teddy! I'm sorry, he was trying to eat my grocery. You need to stop, you little scavenger. Yeah, I just feel like he notices you, but you either walk with like your head face down, looking at your feet, and that's what tells this person like she's stressed, she's got a lot on her mind, it's not the right time to approach her, she's dealing with a lot. Wow. I don't know, just another card. Yeah, they know. They know you have been through so much. They know that you are... Okay, hold on a minute. I'm getting two things there. Chariot. Come on, I don't want this to be a long one. Come on. What are you trying to tell me here? Why the Chariot then? What? Okay, so this person, this emperor, this partner, they've had to walk away from you or give up on the idea of you two being together, and that's because the timing wasn't right. You're going through so much. That's probably why you've never even noticed this person. They've noticed you before you've noticed them, and they've seen everything that you go through. I don't see how, though. How do they know how much you've gone through? So it could be someone at work. Okay, we had that. Online. This person has seen it all online as well. So I don't know if you have a blog. I don't know if you have... What do you have? Well, what? So you must know this person if they're like on your social media, right? But then... Who can claim we know everybody on our social media friends chats sometimes? So this person had to leave you because they've watched you deal with a lot of things. It's kind of broken their heart to watch you go through this alone, but they knew you wouldn't be accepting of them. Yeah, and kind of like sitting there waiting for you to recognize them or be ready for them was breaking like their own heart. So they had to kind of get out of that energy and kind of go and get on with their own life. Oh, okay. This is all they've ever wanted for you. With you. 10 of Cups. Like true happiness, true contentment. So maybe they were just happy being friends with you. Yeah, because it was better to be friends with you than lose you at all. That's why they walked away. But they broke their own heart walking away. So, okay. Wow. Yeah, you may have known this person a long time, because this is a long, drawn-out version. The Moon, this person's never forgot you. This person has ached for you. They've tried to get over you multiple times. You're the only thing that, when they think of, they smile. You are a happy memory for them. You are their happy place. This has taken a lot of strength on their behalf to contain this, to hide this from you. Because this person has, the longer they've not been with you, the longer they've waited for you, the more they've kind of fallen in love with you. And the weird thing is, you don't even know this. Wow. 5 of Wands. It's because you've had too much bullshit and drama around you. You've had some very toxic people around you. You've had some challenges to deal with. That's why you've never been able to see this. Right, so what does the viewer need to know? What can be done about this? Please. 10 of Pentacles. It's your family. It's your family shit. I feel like it's your friends and your family. I don't think you've been in the healthiest of environments. And please don't drop everything because you saw a tarot reading on YouTube. Please don't do that. Yeah. I feel like you've put so much, you have a lot of love and loyalty to your friends, to your families, that you've stopped your own opportunities, your own opportunities, your own blessings, your own finances. You've stayed loyal to the wrong people, even if that is in love relationships. Wow. Yeah, and these people have broke you. They've they've ripped down all your boundaries. They've overlooked you. They have manipulated you. They've head fucked you. It's almost like you've been groomed. There's been some grooming going on. And you may downplay it. It's not as, you may think it's just not a bigger deal as it is, but it's been huge. There has been some mental emotional abuse. There has been some mental emotional abuse. And this will never change. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. This will never ever change. It will always be like it with these people. And you are going to have to use a lot of strength to keep, replaying these cycles, to keep these people. Yeah, to keep these people. I do feel like something is happening right now within you. It's causing like a stir, like a should I or shouldn't I, yes, no situation. You are struggling with that. So if there is a change in you, maybe you're a little bit snappy right now. Maybe you're popping off at some people. Maybe you're getting real angry at yourself. Something like that. It's because you're sensing this. You're sensing you need to walk away from these people, that you need to end some of these karmic ties. Yeah, as I say that. Oh, excuse me. 2 of Cups in the reverse. You know it's just not fulfilling you anymore. This is unreal. Page of Pentacles is here, baby. Are you okay? Did you scare yourself? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ace of Pentacles. There is something big coming for you. So this may be a new opportunity, and that might actually get you away from some of these people. Okay, or you could get some inheritance. You can get something that's you're entitled to, some kind of back pay. You could get some kind of opportunity. You could get like a new building, like a new house or something, and all of a sudden you're going to see how these people react when you start getting paid, when you start getting some blessings. They are going to get very spiteful. They're going to get very jealous. They're going to get very cruel almost, right? But that's why you're being given this opportunity, because you need to actually have a reason to get away from these people mentally, not just emotionally. You need to get them out of your head, out of your programming, out of your upbringing, out of your understanding of relationships. So if your love language sounds like your great grandmother's voice of men are evil and leave you pregnant, you need to get away from that. And that's why they're going to show you, Spirit is going to show you who these people are that you're loyal to. God, I'm exhausted. Yeah, that's the Ace of Pentacles still. You've worked hard for this money too. It's not just a freebie. You deserve this money. Like, I see like some back-breaking work. So whether that's energetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, you are deserving of this. So don't downplay it. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I can't believe how long this is running on for. But why with the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Three of Cups. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Page of Coins. Okay, got you. Right, so this is a really intense reading, okay? So I'm sorry if I'm talking real fast. Not only have you had family block your opportunities, you've had someone at work. You've had someone at work who's tried to stop any connections you have with other people. It's not like a frenemy vibe. It's literally this person has gone around painting a bad image of you, talking shit about you. It's been going on for a long ass time too. This person has either been like, you're not getting a promotion, they're not putting you down for your bonus or something like that, and something's going to happen very, very soon. A gift from the universe that's going to get you out of this state of poverty, neglect, nothingness, pain, just pain and hurt, and never feeling good enough. I think you're going to get some back pay. And then when you get that back pay, you've got to watch these family and friends. I don't think there's anything else to say on that one. I'm sorry. God, it feels like a really heavy reading, guys. I hope this makes sense to someone. I really do. God. Why are these people doing this to you? That's what I want to know. Why is family and work doing this to you? Page of Wands in the reverse. They don't want you to have opportunities. They don't want you to have opportunities. They don't want you to get a start. Six of Pentacles, they're greedy. They don't want you to have things that they think they're entitled to, that they deserve. That's another long reading, isn't it? High Priestess, hold on. Why is the High Priestess taking? Could be a Pisces. Empress in the reverse, Devil in the Devil in the upright, Lovers, the Magician. I don't like this song, it's making me angry. Then what's that? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person doesn't want you to, I'm sorry, I've got to turn this off, it's giving me a headache. Page of Wands in the reverse. They don't want you to have these opportunities. They're very greedy. They want things that are owed to you. They have been very, very secretive. Okay? It has a lot to do with they will never be you. in regards to your beauty, to your personality, to your ideas. If this is a work situation, if it's a family situation, it's a lot like you're either the favorite grandchild or you're the favorite cousin or something like that, or you're the favorite auntie. Excuse me. This actually triggers a lot of their negative traits. So their jealousy, their resentment, just their darkness. Your light irritates their dark. I think people naturally are drawn to you. They naturally choose you. And you don't see this because you always see yourself as unworthy or unlovable or ugly or something like that. People are naturally drawn to you and like you, and this really disturbs their need for recognition, their need for admiration, their need for respect. They have actually done a lot of things, family or work, whatever. All right, guys, this will make sense when it needs to make sense. This person has actually created and manifested a lot of your issues. So I don't know if they have literally tried to do some spiritual work on you. I don't know if they've actually tried to I'm hearing for some of you, what this person did is they phoned up and reported you for something, like anonymously. Yeah. So if it was like, you know, they got your tow card away or something like that, they did something really shitty like that, you know, something you didn't deserve because you were already having a bad day. So they were like, oh, I know it'd be funny if I got her. And it's that level of bitchiness and pettiness and lack that this person possesses. And the reason I say it's because you've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. They have literally tried to affect you by keeping you like either on a low pay grade or stopping opportunities happening for you. So just be careful. Just be careful. Start to pay attention to some things, because that might also be why you have the bat in the reverse. They're not listening to the gossip because you're being fierce, and maybe people are trying to tell you what this person is like and you're refusing to believe it, because why would the boss have an issue with me? I'm just a waitress, or I only work here part-time, you know. And you could be doing this to keep balance at work, to keep things neutralized. But I also feel that you want to block out getting dragged into any bullshit drama, any gossip at the water fountain, you know. I don't know, just be careful, because the people that are gossiping and telling you how bad you're being treated will be the first ones to give up your name if they get caught out, you know. So you are going to have to, you got to watch your back. Watch your back. But there is someone coming in for you, okay? There is someone coming in for you, this Emperor. I'm sorry, this is another long one. I don't know what's happening here. Half a deck just popped out. Can you tell me something about this Emperor, please? Alright. 3 of Swords. 5 of Swords in the reverse. King of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay. So things may get real bad for a while. Okay, real bad in the sense that I can't trust my boss, I can't trust my friends, I can't trust my family. Like, you may feel you've hit rock bottom. And I think it's when you get to that low level point, when you just think, I'm done, I have nothing else to give, that this person comes along who truly sees you, truly respects you, truly cares about you. And then that's when you know everything else you've been investing in, your family, your friends, your work colleagues, everyone else that you've been given to has never been there for you, because this person is going to show you what it's like to be valued, what it's like to be wanted, what it's like to be desired, what it's like to be appreciated, what it's like to be loved, and what it's like to be safe. So I'm sorry, it does sound like you're going to go through a rough time, whoever this resonates with. Don't make the story fit, you know, guys. But, you know, without rain, we wouldn't get rainbows. So, is that the saying? I hope so. It's going to hurt for a little while, but once the healing, you know, once the pain is here and the healing's done, you're about to get so blessed. So it would have almost been worth it. And I know you're probably not going to feel like that at the time, but please, please, just speak to your guides. Please, please remind yourself of your qualities. If you have to write them down, like when you're good at something or you have a good day, do it. Because whatever's going to happen with these people, they are going to try and make you feel like shit. And you are not shit. All right? You are amazing. To the point that there's this guy in your life or girl who thinks there is no one else in this world like you. And I will not. I refuse to walk away from this because I will miss the best opportunity of my life. Oh, please love yourself. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to other people. Please. But not to the point where you're a freaking doormat. Alright, guys. Love and light, honeys.